I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's facts. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex, haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I don't know how to stop, I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent, cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy, I'll put you in a grid 6 feet like Kenny.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want.
The screen's all weird, sideways. But Yeah, you watched me clean up a little bit. Moved my workstation over there. Got the totes of stuff over there and whatever that thing's called again. Pellet stove. And cleaned up over there, got all this wood out of here. Some of it's in the burn pit, some of it's back in the add-on for use later potentially. But yeah, you can see this is where the fridge was, somewhere in this general area. Fridge and maybe a stove or something. And I had a underlayment with probably vinyl floors on top of that. So you can just see how gross and nasty and rotted this floor's becoming. I feel like over here these are all just loose and over sunken in a bunch. Probably whatever glue they used. There's a lot of the black stuff, but also just the moisture that was held between the underlayment and the floor causes it to start rotting, and then sure water leaks. This feels like it's about to fall through on me. So you can tell here you had all these little boards put in there until you get right here. Right here's the last one, I think. Yeah, I think right there is the last one. So this wall came out, stopped right there, and it might have been a doorway. I'm not sure if this was the other side of the doorway, like another wall. It kind of looks like it, like maybe this is where the wall ended right here on this notched out piece. Or that was cut out like that for some other reason. But I don't know if you remember when I was taking the plaster off, because you had a stud here, so this is where the wall would have came out. There was just a I don't even know what you'd call it, but just a board that was up there, and then plaster on this side and plaster on that side, and then there was just another board vertical there. So like they tore the wall down and then just capped it off with like a trim piece to kind of look like a beam or something maybe. But it makes sense now that yeah, this was a wall, stopped right there, probably stopped right there, and then this was a doorway. And then when they decided to open this up to get a little bigger kitchen in here, or for whatever reason, but this is where the kitchen was, so probably whenever indoor plumbing became a thing, they made this the kitchen. So then they patched in a bunch of little boards there, which, you know, then they put underlayment on top of it, and then probably vinyl or tile or various things over the years. So this is kind of the lazy man's way to do that, just throwing some boards in there. since they're going to cover it with other floor anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter. But when I did hardwood floors, they would come in, if there's a situation like that where they want to tie in this floor to that floor, but they don't want to replace the whole floor. You can see, well, I mean, this one's done old school where they just put a short board, long board, short board, long board, short board. But what we would do if we ran into that situation, you take these boards out, the short ones, and then take them out on the other end and then lay in new boards. And there'd be some top nails and stuff that you'd have to use, but mostly glue. Just glue them all in there. And then that's basically it. It's called toothing in. So you don't have to go to the natural joint. We had a multi-tool or fine saw, or people have a bunch of different words for that tool, but if you know what a multi-tool or fine saw is, that's what I'm talking about. You can come in, draw yourself a straight line, use your multi-tool, cut it, usually a little bit of an angle, because you don't want to go an opposite angle where the bottom's going to touch first, and then you have a gap there. You want to go the other way so it closes nice and tight on top. There, you can make a line, mark it, cut it, and then we get a chisel. Drive generally a somewhat dull chisel, but you drive your chisel in at an angle, and then you hit it with your hammer, and eventually you'll get this whole piece, or the whole board, to slide out. It either rips the nails out of the board with it, or it just rips the board out and the nail stays in there. Then you gotta come back and pull the nails out, or staples, or whatever it's used. And so if you didn't have this nice convenient every other board kind of thing, you come in, cut in your or cut out the board and then bang them all out. Then you would do the same thing on the other side. Man, it's getting windy outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I don't know, my boards are gonna fall. My car's out there gonna get sandblasted. Probably put that in project again. It's been pretty windy all day. It's kind of annoying because it rained a bunch yesterday. So I wanted to start a fire today to burn all that stuff in the fire pit. But it's probably not a smart idea to start a fire super strong winds. Start a fire out here. A lot of it's still dead grass. But anywho, back to what I was saying. So you'd cut out your boards on this side, bang them out with a chisel. Then you do the same thing on the other side. Bang those out, and then you come in and just lay boards down. And then that way, if you wanted to keep your hardwood floors and make them look continuous without doing, something lazy like that, that's what you do. But then you're not replacing, just like if you didn't tooth it in, you'd have to rip up all that floor and rip up all this floor, which is, I don't know, probably 400 square feet. You gotta figure, these days, probably at least $4 a square foot for wood. So that's, $1,600 in wood to redo this. Plus, I don't even know how much people pay for labor anymore. It depends on if you went pre-finished, if you're doing raw wood and you got sand it and then finish it, what kind of finish you use, all that stuff. But probably another, might as well just double it, another $1,600 in labor. So you got $3,200 to replace all the floor, or you spend a little bit of time doing too thin and you use maybe, you know, $300 or $400 worth of wood instead of $1,600 worth of wood, and you gotta keep your original floors. But anywho, it's always fun seeing what they did throughout the years, because this doorway is not original either. I found that out. This doorway is original, and the way you kind of tell is all this white stuff on the floor is splatter and mix of water and plaster when they did the walls. So obviously that stuff was very, it's like concrete, it gets everywhere. And so you could see how this is all nice and uniform white color because it all got stained by the plaster. But then you come over here and you can see that there's a dark spot of more natural wood color where the wall was. So this wall was framed out and then they did the plaster. So obviously not, the plaster dust and stuff isn't going to get under the wall and stain that wood. It's going to leave it a different color. And so I guarantee you when I pull this up, you're going to see the same thing. You're going to see a darker strip right there. And they all look dark because there might be a lot of water damage under here. But yeah, I think I'm going to head back to the house real quick. Get a drink. Oh no, I'm gonna get blocked in when all this wood falls on my door. Man, it is really blowing out there. Yeah, a little bit earlier I was like, oh, the wind's dying down. I should start a fire. I'm glad I didn't start a fire. It's blowing all over the place now. What's kind of weird is the wind's coming from this angle coming towards us, and normally it comes from the north, which is that way. Normally it comes from like the northwest and blows this way, but now it's going opposite and it's blowing this way from the southwest. So I don't know what's going on with that. Not that it like really changes anything, wind is wind, but yeah, I think I'm gonna head to the other house, grab a drink, and maybe, I don't know what else, maybe a little snack or something, and then come back over here, start ripping this floor up, and I want to get all the fur off. And then I can go back and take all the subfloor off. And this is the last section of the downstairs. I gotta do the hallway and stuff. But then we got upstairs, which that's gonna stay for a while. Mostly because if I take it off, then I won't be able to walk up there anymore. So I put new subfloor down. I unfortunately don't really have anywhere to store a bunch of materials, which I really kind of like to get another shipping container Connex, so that way I could put it out like where the camper is, like to load materials in it. And I'm obviously doing this by myself kind of thing, as you've seen throughout the videos if you watched them. You know, I mean, I will hire probably an electrician and probably a plumber and stuff. But everything else, I plan to do myself. So, you know, you go to a lot of these lumber stores or your big box stores, like Home Depot or whatever. Sometimes they'll give you bulk pricing savings and stuff where, say you buy 50 sheets of plywood or OSB or whatever, you know, they take $5 off a piece or something. I mean, that money adds up. And so I don't want to take the fir floor off upstairs and then have to come in and re-sheathe it with, or it's not sheathing, with new subfloor, put new subfloor out. But I don't want to only buy 15 sheets to do upstairs when I know you have to buy sheets to do down here. But if we're not ready to do it down here, then I have to store it somewhere, and I have nowhere to store it because it's a small house. I already have way too much stuff in the add-on, so really the only place I can store stuff. But I want to take all that down and rebuild it anyway. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't have nowhere to put any materials, which is annoying. I don't want to leave it outside. It's just going to sit out there and get rained on and snowed on and all kinds of bad stuff. And wind's going to blow it around and dust's going to get in it and animals are going to get in it and birds are going to poop on it. So anyway, that's my little bit of a rant. I'd like to get another shipping container. We'll see if I do or not. I could get a cheap one because other ones I have, well, cheaper. The other ones I have are 40-foot high cubes, which generally speaking, those are the most expensive ones. I could get a 40-foot standard height one, which would be perfectly fine for just storing materials in, and you know, probably save $1,000 on that. Because those ones are about, I just bought those two red ones. It was about $3,800 delivered a piece. Alright, yeah, there goes all the wood. Well, I'm stuck in here. Nah, I can go out other doors. But yeah, so they're like basically $4 grand delivered out here, which isn't a bad deal, because A, they're very useful, but B, they don't really lose their value at all. And so it's like, you could buy it, actually I mean, at least maybe it's just a COVID thing, but the first one I bought, the blue one, I don't know when I bought that, 5 or 6 years ago. It was at my other house. But that one was only like $3,300 delivered. And now they're basically like $4,000 delivered. Actually, I went back to the same company that sold me that one, which I might have overpaid for it, because now they wanted way more money. They wanted like $6,000 or $7,000 or $8,000 or something stupid. So I found a different company that sold me the red ones. So I might have paid even way too much at $3,300 for that one. But point being, you could buy it, keep it for 4 or 5 years or 10 years or whatever, and you could sell it for at least what you paid for it, and you might even make money on it if the market's good enough on them. And honestly, it's just a big metal box, and it's not like, at least for me, I'm not down south where it's super moist and, you know, things rust overnight. Out here it's fairly dry. I mean, we get some rain and we get some snow and stuff, but we are in the grasslands, so it's a arid desert climate, I think you might call it. But point being, they don't really rot out. They're not going to rust. They're not going to really do anything out here. And so it's just a big metal box. Nothing can really go wrong with it. So you buy it and keep it for 5 years, and it still does the same purpose as what it did 5 years ago. So someone's always going to pay, you know, a decent price for one of them, in my opinion. Now they'll have to get somebody to come out and move it and transport it to their property, or you'll have to pay that for them. But I mean, that's not too bad. Maybe $400 or $500 or something, depending how far you're going. Or if they want to come bring their own trailer, they have the equipment to do it. So, anywho, like I said, I'm gonna turn you guys off, go get a drink and maybe a snack or something, and then come back here, rip this floor up, and see what we're working with. Alrighty, till next time, which will be in like 30 minutes.
Which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear. I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here. The sound of deafening fear. You won't die if you try. You just might get a little bit of trouble. K-N-I-F-E right in your side. You will never see me coming. You won't die if you try. You just might get a little bit of trouble. K-N-I-F-E right in your side. You will never see me. My energy is next level, so damn you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he stabs me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel, I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so exponential. I need a first class ticket to the top, no limit. I don't play no gimmicks, I'ma take you to the clinic. If you want a taste, come at me and you will be replaced. They won't find a trace of you anywhere or any place. You won't die if you try. You just might get a little bit of trouble. K-N-I-F-E right in your side. You will never see me coming. You won't die if you try. You just might get a little bit of trouble. K-N-I-F-E right in your side. You will never see me coming. Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. and that's facts. Only I can make a change, slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, 'cause that's what it takes. Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 In a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence, it's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring, to feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I'll fight till anxiety is foreign. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, 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 I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what work is. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
It's almost midnight, like 11:53. So I figure time to wrap her up for tonight. Tomorrow should be pretty easy. Come in, get the rest of the floor out. Still have to cut along those walls in the hallway. But it's pretty quick. I broke out the powered saw over there. The circular saw. 'Cause that little one, I mean, it works, but it also doesn't work sometimes, if that makes sense. Just doesn't quite have the amperage to push through some of the hard stuff if it gets bound up or what have you. Probably blade is trashed on it too from hitting nails and whatever, because I just ramrod it through and ask questions later. It's kind of my style with saws sometimes. You don't want to do that on normal situations where you get kickback and, you know, cut your leg open or something stupid. But it is what it is. Yeah, so tomorrow I should be able to just come in, get the rest of this floor up, and then we're done with floors. The floors are going pretty quick. You know, obviously I have it done upstairs, like I said before. I'm not going to do that for a while. I kind of wonder if I need to support this, because it's really only resting on that one joist, but not really, because it's not even sitting on top of it, and then bottom plate is split right there. And obviously there's nothing under it there. It's kind of holding up the whole beam there, which is holding up the roof, or well, I mean the ceiling, which is holding up the second story. So, and then that one's, at least that one's a full length bottom plate, but it's also hanging over 6 inches there. So might need to come in with a little bottle jack or something right there and jack that up, and then put like a couple little blocks to hold it up or something. Smells pretty good in here. I started cutting around the walls. Get that nice fur smell from cutting it, which is fun. Smells like a Christmas tree in here. Oh. From right where the door is, seems real slopey that way, and pretty sloped that way. So I'm kind of curious. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, mystery solved. I was gonna say, I'm kind of curious if the front patio stoop there was poured with the foundation or not, but I don't think it is, because I can see a gap there on the wall. So I was thinking, I was like, well, if that was all done at the same time, that patio would be holding up this concrete when the rest of it settles. So I was like, that might be why this front door is super high. Still could be a little bit if they drilled into it or anything like that, or just that concrete has kept the soil from eroding. But obviously that's one big mess right there. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for right now. Let's see, I'll turn that light switch off. Try to start a fire in that tube. It does not want to burn. So I get my blowtorch tomorrow or something. Need to burn all that stuff in the burn pile. Oof, man, it's kind of sketchy walking through this. Keep feeling like I'm gonna fall through the floor. Here's my old toilet hole. And kind of want to need if I should support that too, because it's supposed to support the top plate. But oh well. Show you back here. We got a big old pile of mixture of the subfloor and for flooring. This is all the stuff that I'm gonna save, at least for right now. I mean, I'm sure probably won't end up using all of it. I was trying to pick out the good stuff, or the half decent stuff anyway, because I can cut it up and use it for whatever's. But yeah, we got this wall. I don't know. I'll turn this light off. Took that door off because it was only attached by like one screw on the bottom hinge. I literally just ripped it off. Yeah, I don't know. I would say let this be a lesson learned not to dig out under your foundation like that, unless it gets all cracked and droopy and sad. Like over there, that foundation is almost perfect, it seems like. Anywho's, turn these lights off. Oh my gosh. See, that's what I'm talking about. Step right there, fall right through that thing. Anyway, here's a job site, so you gotta be
mindful of your surroundings and safety. But yeah, let's go home. Well, I'm gonna go home. You guys probably are home, or I don't know where you are, but you're not here. Oh, I'll show you the burn pit. You got all this wood on the side that needs to be cut up a little bit smaller. Got the tar paper there, but yeah, burn pit's pretty full, and that's like 4 feet deep at least, maybe 5 feet deep. It's almost 6 foot deep when you get to the bottom of it, but it is filled with ashes from all the stuff been burning. Got the crown here, which this car is actually for sale. I know you can't see it in the low light. Oh yeah, you really can't see it very well like that. That's alright. Maybe it makes it look a little more mysterious. But this one's for sale. If anyone wants a real nice, clean, old school Japanese Toyota. This one's a Toyota Crown. The Majesta? I forgot what this one was actually. I should know that. Oh no, it's the Royal Saloon. That's right. So this is like top of the line trim package. At least somewhat top of the line. Because I had I import cars.
Uniden.
We imported
X-band. K-band. KE-band. Laser.
Okay, turn that off. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see, clean the lens a little bit. Where's the... Oh yeah, let's turn the lights on. And turn this down. Now you can see it. 87,535, and that's kilometers, and it's not miles. This car's at like 40,000 miles or something. Which I think it's a 99. Got factory screen in it, which is pretty cool. Tells you the temperature up there. It's 11 degrees Celsius. Try not to rev it too much because it's still, I mean, it's not like cold outside, but the engine is still cold because obviously we just started it. But this thing is, oh, you got the sunroof up here too, but you probably can't really see that because those lights are blinding you. But this thing is almost pristine condition, especially on the inside, but the outside's really nice too. And I say that as you're just looking at like a black void because it's too dark in here. But yeah, this car's pretty fun. You got an old cassette tape player, and then it has a, I don't even know how big of a CD player it has in the back. Probably at least a 5 or a 6 disc. But like I was saying, we imported another one of these. Me and my partner in Japan. But that one was a Royal Touring. It's a couple years older than this one. It was 97. Trying to, no, I don't think there's anything behind me to hit. But anyway, the other one was a Royal Touring, like I said. and it was pretty top of the line too. Obviously they're different years, so they've changed a little bit. They both have the naturally aspirated 2JZ, which everybody loves the 2JZ. But the other one, the World Touring, had kind of a fancy 2JZ. I guess not really. Kind of a fancy naturally aspirated 2JZ where it used the same internals as the turboed model. It just didn't have the turbo, so it had all the forged pistons and upgraded crankshaft and stuff like that. So you could usually just slap a turbo on that one and be good to go. And a lot of people push 500-600 horsepower out of the 2JZs fairly reliably. And I'm sure you could get more than that. I'm sure you can get 1,000 or whatever if you want to go super crazy, but obviously at that point you're risking just blowing up your engine, at least in my opinion. But this one's got like heated mirrors, power folding mirrors. It's got power seats. It's got the sunroof. The other one did not have the sunroof, but the other one had a 6-speed versus these ones have a 4-speed, I think. Either a 4-speed or a 5-speed on these ones. But anywho, doesn't really matter. I just thought can't see nothing in here. I guess I turn those lights back on. Here's your heated mirrors, power folding mirrors, obviously electronically adjusted mirrors. It's got all the good stuff in it. Still has original cigarette lighter that has never been used. You got your ashtray there. Has its own little light. Turn these lights off. Let's see. You can kind of see it on the camera, which is fun. That stupid stuff like that still works. Got your crappy 90s Toyota cup holder. Got a little storage area. This is a little storage area that folds out like that, which is fun. Got power adjustable seats on the seat back, which is kind of cool. Which I like that because then the driver can change it. So if you ever wanted to change it as the driver, you don't have to like try to reach all down there all awkwardly and stuff. But obviously it still works. Sunroof still works, everything still works in this bad boy. But anywho, keep saying anywho. Probably gonna be all mad about that. Not that it matters. To all my hundreds of viewers out there, I trust that you'll forgive me if I keep saying anywho a bunch. So we're gonna wrap it up a little bit. Well, not a little bit. We are gonna wrap it up because I want to go home. It is like 12:12. The clock's like an hour behind. So it says 11:12 there. Or, well, now it says 11:13. But I thought I would show you inside the Crown a little bit. So anyway, I'm not going to film while driving. But I'm out of here for today. And we'll see you probably tomorrow. Might get some help putting my new well pump in tomorrow, actually. So we'll see how that goes. Probably won't record it, but I'll show the finished product if I get it done. Alright, out of here.